Strike you down.
Really drives me freaking crazy. Let me finish. That is absurd. You're on strikes now. For crying out loud.
Dumbest thing I've ever watched in my life.
Strike me down.
Yes, sir. I can't hear you guys. Daughter, they took my headset off. Where is the doping thing? What's the matter with the gas? You're nuts. I love you.
Get him, doggy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Don't do that. Now when I ask for it. I am strong and powerful.
What are you mad about?
Okay, we got 3 good ones because I haven't done this. Sorry to interrupt you, Kim.
Did I set you up? I was going to say you haven't been here in a while.
You can do it at the end. We'll get you in. I got 3 good ones because it wasn't here last week. Now, there are a lot of people to blame here. The high school kid who says he went to LSU because he got the number and he doesn't want to give up number 5. That's ridiculous. High school, so he gets the number, and that's a joke. Brian Kelly may be promising the number. I don't like that either. But the real culprit here with this number crisis with LSU is Jayden Daniels. You mean to tell me when you're quarterback in the Washington Commanders, well, for a year when you were hurt and the team stunk, that you're going to have your attorney write a letter to LSU and tell them, you know what, you're not getting any money from us. We're not donating a nickel unless you retire my number? Calm down, all right? I mean, you got to be kidding me. This is what you're worried about? You're not Billy Joe Cannon, who won a Heisman Trophy in 1959 and is a legendary LSU running back. You are not Burrow, who, by the way, won a championship. You lost 3-4 games, including your opener. Now, you won a Heisman Trophy, I get that. But you lost 3-4 games, including your opener against Florida State. What are you doing? You're going to say you were there 1 year. You transferred from Arizona State. Did you write the same letter to Arizona State? They didn't retire your number out there with Herm Edwards? I mean, I can't believe that a quarterback in the NFL who's got something to prove off a horrendous season when he was injured, and I'm a Daniels fan, but he's going to sit there and have his attorney and his family members write a letter to LSU and basically blackmail him? Hey, you don't retire my number because I won a Heisman Trophy. You're never getting a nickel from me again. This is what you're concerned about? I'm shocked. And then the kid in high school, well, I wouldn't have gone unless you gave me the number 5. That's an 18-year-old kid telling a university that? The whole thing stinks. But I'm going to put the blame on Daniels, who's got more things to worry about than his dopey number being retired at LSU, which I can make the argument doesn't deserve to be retired. He played there 1 year, and it wasn't like they won a national championship. I'm disgusted by everything from that standpoint. Mike, number 1.
Totally fair. Like, you don't want distractions when you're in training camp. Jayden Daniels has a chance to have a great year. We have bigger fish to fry. If you don't want to write the big check to LSU, handle that quietly in the offseason.
All right, in fairness, he played 2 seasons.
Oh, 2? Okay. I apologize.
Right. But I agree from the standpoint of he has a lot more to worry about. I was very surprised by this. And listen, is taking shots at him now during a season where he really needs to be focused on football.
I'm with Mike. It's the timing. If this happened in April, nobody's talking about it really, but you're in camp. People are putting out photos of DJ Pickett, the player who's a great cornerback, freshman All-American last year from Tampa, putting out photos of him wearing the 5, people are supporting him. So right now, we're just in the throes of it. It was kind of a dead period in training camp. It became the story in sports, which you don't want for a Commanders team that's trying to win the NFC East. So I'm with you. The timing actually is a bit of a distraction.
And I'm down in a high school kid, too. Yeah, number 5. Retired at number 5 in high school. That's a new level now. All right, that's number 1. All right, number 2. I mean, Halliburton, he's not Jerry West.
Oh, my God. Mad dog. That's quite a way to start it.
And he says he was shocked that my opener is not on national television? Are you serious? An Indiana team that won 15 games? You didn't win a championship 2 years ago. You lost. No, you got hurt. They wouldn't have won that game probably anyway. But I am shocked that maybe he said it in jest. I didn't hear the podcast. But the idea that somehow he thinks that the nation, the basketball nation, with San Antonio and SGA and LeBron and Philly.
And the Knicks.
And the Knicks winning a championship. And the Knicks winning a championship. The new look Celtics. You mean to sit there and tell me you think you're on that level? That your opening game in the 2000 against the Pelicans should be on national television? I mean, come on. I mean, first off, who cares? I'm not going to play 75 games. Secondly, you are not on that level of a player where you're an iconic figure where the world pays attention to and you're a brand. You are not on that level. You haven't won a championship. You haven't played 30 years. Why? Because you hit a ball that went 50 feet in the air and fell through the net against the Knicks a couple years ago?
That was still heartbreaking.
Really sucked. I was shocked. that he thought his opening game off his Achilles should be nationally televised because people pick a city. In Walla Walla, can't wait to see how they play again. That's number 2.
You forgot, before you go, you forgot Giannis in Miami.
That's another one.
That's another one.
Okay, I mean, he's a bigger figure than our buddy there, Tyrese. Go ahead, Kev.
I think the Knicks winning the championship is the single most impactful championship maybe of my lifetime. When you consider how many Knicks fans thought they would never see this day. That's the focal point of day one in the NBA. That might be the focal point of the entire season. What's not the focal point of any day is Tyrese Halliburton, who everybody's mostly forgotten about. You got to earn your way back onto the national scale.
Whoa. As a resident Knicks fan, I agree. But in fairness to Tyrese Halliburton, him going down like that, like we should all be paying attention to his return. I think that's why.
I get that, but
I understand.
Way more
Walla Walla.
Way more storylines than Walla Walla.
Agreed. But I understand why he said what he said.
Yeah, let's give Halliburton his due. He is a great player.
Yes.
That was an awful injury, but I agree. LeBron going to Madison Square Garden, which, by the way, is an easy commute on his helicopter
There we go.
on opening day, is way more compelling than Tyrese Halliburton.
Thank you.
Against the
So we
Pelicans?
agree. We agree. And they're playing the Pelicans. All right, number 3. We have the games on. I was in Jackson Hole, Wyoming last week.
Did you fly private there?
No, I did not. American, by the way. I didn't like snakes, too, but that's okay. And I saw some of the Little League thing and a couple things I couldn't believe. First off, did you see the Iowa-Wisconsin game? I watched some of it. Believe it or not, I watched some of it, and I could not believe that they were that the coach, was it Wisconsin? Whoever his coach was, stealing signs at second base. Look at number 23. He's stealing signs for his hitter. You know, what pitch is coming? They don't even do this in the major leagues anymore because it was Iowa. Look at it. He's stealing signs. Then the kid hits the ball over the left fielder's head. This is absurd. These are 11-year-old kids. You don't steal signs in Little League. They're 11-year-old kids. And they're in diapers, half of them. And then they called the umpires to make sure this got stopped. That drove me crazy. And on the subject of that, and this is where I live and where you live, you see what the Darien coach did in the regional final this past week? They lost to Bayonne, New Jersey. They walked this hitter 3 straight times, Rincon, early in the game with bases on base, intentionally, with 4-run leads and 6-2 leads and everything else. Let me get this straight. You're not Casey Stengel, okay? You're not John McGraw. This is Little League baseball, right? In the bottom of the first inning, with a man on first base, when you're up 4-0, let the 11-year-old hit. You don't walk him intentionally. And he got burned all 3 times because the next place hitter all 3 times got 2-run doubles and everything else. So he deserved what he got, the head coach who decided to do that. But how in the world, the kid walked 5 times, 7 times in the regionals, 3 times in this game. How in the world do you play Little League baseball? I could see if it's second and third, last inning, you want to pitch the next guy 2 out, not in the first inning with a 4-0. They didn't do that to Babe Ruth or Barry Bonds, for crying out loud. That really drove me crazy because that's against the spirit of Little League baseball. I know you want to win. I know Williamsport and everything else, but hold on now. Let the 11-year-old kid swing the bat a couple times in the game. That drove me crazy, too. And Darien lost 8-6. They deserved it with that kind of maneuver.
You're down on 11-year-olds. Okay, go ahead.
I disagree on that last one. It's strategy. The object of the exercise is to win, right? It's competitive baseball. Little League starts, in the spring, but at this point, you're trying to win. And if that's what they want to do, why are we holding against it? Don't we want competition to be like how you play and how you strategize? So I have no problem to throw an intentional walk in the first inning, the last inning. That to me is just being smart.
I actually am okay with it.
Okay.
I don't think once you got burned a couple times, I think we don't walk them again, but.
No, I'm with you, Mad Dog. I think that it's too. I don't know what the cutoff is. Maybe it's high school, but it's too young for this kind of strategy. I do think it's cool.
This is national TV, though.
Is the Barry Bonds of Northeastern Little League. That's
awesome.
cool. That's a feather in his cap.
Yeah.
But the stealing sign stuff, all this stuff, we saw a bunch of teams trying to field ineligible players.
Got thrown out, totally.
Yeah, whatever the heck's going on in Little League, they need a total overhaul because this youth sports thing has gone
way over the top. 11-year-old kids.
Completely out of control, and all of this, especially the sign stealing, is more evidence of that.
They don't want to win as bad as us. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
exactly.
Okay.
I thought you were more
Trying to
competitive.
raise leaders.
Not cheaters. All right, well,
You know what
Those are 3 good ones I came up with.
Yes.
You know what the headline that's coming out of this segment? He flew on a commercial airline.
American, Jackson Hole, 5 hours.
5 hours.
And you weren't happy
And
with
you
it?
live to tell the tale.
was awful.
You live to tell the tale. All right. More
Made me better. I didn't go
more
coach.
first take on